I have to say that India is the worst country for men in the world, but Australia is definitely a close second. Female and non-binary Uber drivers will now be able to refuse male passengers in Australia. And of course, they tried and hide behind that LGBT shield. All that mean non-binary just means feminist lackeys will be able to pile in on the male bashing. The men of Australia, if they had any self-respect, would sue Uber collectively, sue them into the ground. Now, these women are able to just refuse. They're not saying why they can refuse men. They just can't. They just don't like men. And of course, they'll hide behind, I don't feel safe. Which means if you don't feel safe doing this job, you can't do the job. Female non-binary Uber drivers now able to refuse trips from male passengers in Australia under the launch of a new women rider preference. See, Uber is giving these the official. This is part of the procedure. So they're telling their male passengers or their male customers that you're second-rate citizens. Get back in the bus. Now think about that. Men in the United States, Black men, fought for the rights to get in the front seat. And now the same men in Australia are taking it up to yin yang. As long as women are bashing them, men are okay with it. Western Weekend reports that the new feature will enable female and non-binary drivers to only accept rides from women. However, they can turn the preference on and off. In other words, if they feel like they need more money and they see a male driver, they can pick them up. But they prefer to give women rides and they hate men. That's it. Director of Driver and Marketplace of Uber Australia, Emma Foley, wow, a woman, big surprise, said the new features intend to make female non-binary drivers feel safe, especially working in the evening. So in other words, these women can't do their job, but it's all right. And you know why? Because these women, guess what, are making extra money. That's why they can be picky. Women are not desperate like you men. Do you understand that? You men have to work to live. They work to get extra cash. Women that earn with Uber app do so because it enables them to be their own boss, earn flexibility around their lifestyle, in some cases support a side hustle. There you go. It's a side hustle because all their money for so many of these women are as extra money. They can afford to be sexist cretins. By the way, women generally are sexist cretins because this is the lifestyle that is worldwide. It has been proven. No more, not all women, all women, because guess what? There are no good women protesting this shit, is there? Is there? Right. This is what women prefer. And this, of course, proves what I just said, right, about women having it easy financially, right? And this is just extra stuff. But let's see. The adjustment to the popular apps follows research commissioned by Uber, which surveyed over 1,000 Australian women, age 18 to 60, who said they were exploring other money-making options to keep themselves afloat. Research also revealed 8 in 10 women were considering new ways to earn money, while 74% surveyed said they want to pick up a side hustle to better support themselves. That's right. However, despite these findings, 83% of the women said they needed more flexibility to do this. And 88% expressed there were barriers in the way preventing them from starting a side job. In other words, they want more money, but they're not desperate. They're not desperate. So they make demands. They want to earn extra money, but they don't want to deal with male lowlives. And when I say male lowlives, the average guy. The average good guy who has done nothing wrong to them. Women see men as beneath them. The research concluded 70% of women would like to see more female Uber drivers in the front seat. The fact that the men are desperate. That's why there are so many male Uber drivers. I'm going to repeat this. Men need to work to get by. So that's why there's so many male Uber drivers. And the only way to make more women equal to men in Uber driving is basically to kick the men out and only allow female Uber drivers. That's it. They have to basically treat the men not like second class citizens. This is worse, as little slave boys don't deserve anything. Foley said also the new move hopes to establish more equal gender representation. And this is what ticks me off about gender representation. Any job where the women are represented is not attacked. They don't try to reverse it. So it's just an attack on men. This is just another attack on men in Australia. And sorry, but Australian men are like men everywhere else, but they're little bitches. It seems that the tougher the guy is on the exterior, the quicker he caves to this kind of second-class citizenry. This makes me puke. I am so pissed. When the boys showed this on the Pro Male Collective Reddit, I just had to make a video of it immediately. It just disgusts me to no end. Look at these women, these women who they have such easy lives. They want money on the side, and they can make all these demands. And of course, this female who's a part of it, who's the top of it, shows you that women are hostile to men. And when they get into situations of power, they marginalize to men. Director of Driver Marketplace Uber Australia, Emma Foley. This is why I don't think it's crazy anymore when men used to talk about keeping women out of positions of power. This is what women do when they get in positions of power. They marginalize men. So you guys have to come to terms with certain things. One is women don't like men. Two, as soon as they get into power, they turn on the men that supported them their whole lives. And so now it is no longer something that men should shy away from by saying that women should not be in positions of power. Because I agree with it now, because women have proven it. Emma Foley has proven it again. This is not the first time that I've shown a case where women in power attack men who have done nothing wrong but be good citizens. These people need to be kicked out of the positions. They don't belong there. Anyway, that's what I have to say about this.